Hello students, how are you doing? Stay home, stay safe. In the previous session, we have started about the properties of the rational numbers. Is it not? We have completed what is the closure property and the commutative property. Now we are going to start with the next property, that is the associative property under addition. So, for any three rational numbers a, b and c, if a plus b plus c equal to a plus b plus c. See, look at the bracket they have placed. See, in the LHS, the bracket is for b plus c. Always the values inside the bracket must be evaluated first. You all know that. So, if the condition is satisfied, then we can say the rational numbers are associative under addition. So let me explain you with an example. So consider the numbers 1 by 3, 3 by 4 and 2 by 5. These are the three numbers. So apply it to these property. Okay. So A is 1 by 3, B is 3 by 4 and C is 2 by 5. So first A plus B plus C. So 1 by 3 plus 3 by 4 plus 2 by 5, which is inside the bracket, equal to a plus b. So 1 by 3 plus 3 by 4. So close the bracket, plus 2 by 5. So first let us evaluate the LHS. 1 by 3 plus of, see, the values inside the parenthesis should be evaluated first. So before adding these two rational numbers, we have to make it as a like fraction. So make the denominators equal. For that 4 and 5, the LCM is 20. So I have written 20 here. So how to make 4 as 20? So 4 multiplied by 5 becomes 20. So 4 into 5. Similarly, the numerator also gets multiplied by 5. 3 into 5, which is 15, plus 5 into 4 is 20. So 2 into 4, it becomes 8. So 15 plus 8 is 23 by 20. So now I have to add 1 by 3 plus 23 by 20. For 3 and 20, the LCM is 60. So how to make 3 as 60? 3 into 20. So 1 into 20 becomes 20. So 20 into 3 is 60. So 23 into 3 is 69. So the denominators are equal now. So 20 plus 69, which is 89 by 60. Our LHS value is 89 by 60. So now consider the RHS. So the values inside the bracket should be evaluated. So for 3 and 4, the LCM is 12. So to make this 3 as 12, 3 into 4, so 1 into 4 becomes 4. 4 into 3 is 12, so 3 into 3 is 9. So 4 plus 9 is 13 by 12 plus 2 by 5. So now take the LCM for 12 and 5, which is 60. So 12 into 5, so 13 into 5, which is 65. 5 into 12, so 2 into 12, which is 24. When 65 plus 24 is added, we get 89 by 60. Now look at the LHS and RHS, they are equal. Therefore, the rational numbers are associative under addition. Okay. See, for any three rational numbers a, b and c, if a plus of b plus c equal to a plus b plus c, then we can say the rational numbers are associative under addition. Next, associative property under subtraction. So for any rational numbers a, b, c, if a minus of b minus c is equal to a minus b minus c, then we can say they are associative. But the rational numbers are not associative under subtraction. You can check it up with the previous value and you can see whether LHS is equal to RHS. It will not be equal. So for all the rational numbers, associative property is not true under subtraction. You can check it using some values also. Next, associative property under multiplication. For any three rational numbers a, b and c, if a into b plus c is equal to a into b into c. If it is equal, we can say the rational numbers are associative under multiplication. Let me explain with an example. The numbers are 1 by 3, 3 by 4 and 2 by 5. See, A is 1 by 3 and our B value is 3 by 4, C value is 2 by 5. So 1 by 3 into 3 by 4 into 2 by 5. See here, since it is in the multiplication, we can reduce it into simpler terms. Is it not? 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. So here it becomes 3 by 2 into 5, 10. So 3 by 10. So then denominator, the 3 in the denominator and the 3 in the numerator gets cancelled. So LHS value is 1 by 10. Similarly, the RHS also we get it as 1 by 10. Therefore, the rational numbers are associative under multiplication. Next, associative property under division. For any three rational numbers A, B and C, if A by B by C equal to A by B divided by C, then we can say the associative property is true. But for the rational numbers, associative property under division is not true. Next, we are going to discuss about the distributive property of multiplication over addition for the rational numbers. This is distributive property. For any three rational numbers A, B and C, if A into B plus C equal to A into B plus A into C, we can say the distributive property is true. So, let us take some example. Our A value is minus 3 by 4, B is 2 by 3 and C is minus 5 by 6. So now apply it in this property. Minus 3 by 4 into 2 by 3 plus of, this is a negative value, so the negative value should be placed inside the parenthesis. So plus of minus 5 by 6 equal to A into B. So A is minus 3 by 4 into our B value is 2 by 3 plus here plus A into C. Our A is minus 3 by 4 into our C value is minus 5 by 6. I have just applied the values in this property. Okay, our A is minus 3 by 4, B is 2 by 3 and C is minus 5 by 6. See here, minus 3 by 4. The curly braces should be evaluated. So 2 by 3 plus into minus is minus 5 by 6. Before we subtract, we should make this as a like fraction. So the LCM for 3 and 6 is 6. So how to make 3 as 6? 3 into 2. So 2 into 2, 4 minus 5. What is 4 minus 5? Which is minus 1 by 6. Minus 3 by 4 into minus 1 by 6. So minus into minus it becomes plus. 3 into 1 is 3. 4 into 6 is 24. But before multiplication we can simplify it. 3 ones are 3. 3 twos are 6. So 1 by 4 into 2 which is 8. So our LHS value is 1 by 8. Now consider the RHS. See here the first term 3 in and the 3 in the denominator gets cancelled. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4, which is minus 1 by 2. Which is minus 1 by 2 plus 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So 5 by 8. So before we add these two numbers, make the denominators equal. For 2 and 8, the LCM is 8. So to make this 2 as 8, multiply it by 4. So minus 1 into 4, which is minus 4 plus 5. So minus 4 plus 5 is 1. So 1 by 8. Our LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, we say the distributive property of multiplication over addition is true for this rational numbers. So next we are going to see about the additive identity. So what is additive identity is, when we add 0 to a rational number, we get the same answer. When 0 is added to a rational number, we get the same answer. So for example, when I add a rational number is 2 by 7 minus 2 by 7, when I add 0 to this, the answer is the same number, which is the same identical number. Is it not? The same as the question. So 0 is called the identity for the addition of rational numbers. Okay, when we add 0 to any number, the answer will be the same number, the identical number. So 0 is called the identity for the addition of rational numbers. What is multiplicative identity? So to a rational number, when I multiply by 0, the value becomes 0. Is it not so? When I multiply by 1, I get the same number. When I suppose a rational number is 2 by 5, when 2 by 5 gets multiplied by 1, I get same number 2 by 5. So our multiplicative identity is 1. So when I add 0 to a number, I get the same number. Therefore, the additive identity is 0. But when I multiply the rational number by 1, I get the identical number. Therefore, the multiplicative identity is always 1. So let me tell you once again. So 0 is the additive identity and 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Next we are going to discuss about the additive inverse. So for any rational number a by b, when see we have a by b plus of minus a by b, I get 0. Is it not? So the inverse of a rational number is the negative of that rational number becomes the inverse of the additive inverse of that rational number. So if a rational number is a by b, minus a by b is the additive inverse of a by b. So for any rational number, the negative of that rational number becomes the additive inverse. Okay, then this is the negative, the importance of negative. The additive inverse is the negative of that rational number is called the additive inverse of a rational number. So for the rational number a by b, what is the negative? Minus a by b. Suppose if I take my rational number is 2 by 5, then the additive inverse is minus 2 by 5. So the negative of a rational number becomes the additive inverse of the number. Next, what is multiplicative inverse? For any rational number a by b, its reciprocal. What is reciprocal of a by b? B by a. So the reciprocal becomes the multiplicative inverse, because when I multiply a by b and b by a, I get the identity element. So the multiplicative identity is 1. So when I multiply a rational number with its reciprocal, I get the identity element. Therefore, the reciprocal of a rational number is the multiplicative inverse of that rational number. So for a rational number a by b, its reciprocal is b by a. So b by a is the multiplicative inverse of a by b.